Kansas Kitty, and I welcome you back to my journey. I had the RNY gastric bypass surgery on June 25th, 2018, so this marks my 14-week post-op update. My current stats: I'm 38 years old, I'm 5'6". I started my journey at a high weight of 238 pounds. Last week I came to you weighing 186 pounds, and guess what? This week I weigh 182. I lost another 4 pounds. Wow, this is like, if this is the honeymoon phase that they talk about after weight loss surgery, I am in it. So, pretty amazing. I'm 56 pounds down total in just 14 weeks. So, super stoked. What's going on? Pretty much the same as usual. I'm pretty much eating the same as usual. I'm continuing on with my running. I am bumping up my running 10% every week, and so basically that's kind of a safe amount to keep it safe and hopefully, knock on wood, injury free. So for example, last week I did around 4.5 miles every day, Monday through Friday. Saturday I did my long run of 10 miles. It came out to about 33 miles for the week. And this week I ran Monday through Friday 5 miles per day, and then today I did 11 miles, so it came out to about 36 miles for the week. And so this morning's run was good. My friend bailed on me. She was gonna run with me, and she bailed, and so it was just me, and I got out about 5 a.m. It was raining, so I understood why she bailed, but rain or shine, I'm out there. So I was, I was perfectly dressed. It was 43 degrees. I had capris on. I had my windbreaker on. I had a tank top underneath that. I had something like over my ears. I had a visor on to block the rain. I had my headlamp on, and then my windbreaker had a hood, so I had that kind of snug. And it felt good. I was a little cool to start, but quickly warmed up. I had about 4.5 miles in the rain, and I felt like a little warrior through it, kind of powering through it. And then the last 6.5 miles were dry. So was really proud of it. I was a little slower than last week. I think my friend last week helped kind of push me forward, but I'm not worried about pace. So that's kind of the difference. It's just that I'm increasing by 10% per week. Otherwise, all my food, all my protein, everything else is remaining the same. So with weight loss surgery, it's proven that you are going to lose weight. You're going to lose weight regardless. I remember my surgeon telling me that when I was kind of like, oh my gosh, what if I'm the one person that does not lose weight after weight loss surgery? And it's proven you're going to lose weight. Your stomach is, shrunk down with gastric bypass and with the gastric sleeve. And with the gastric bypass, the RNY, you're expected to lose about up to 70% of your excess weight, and with the gastric sleeve you're expected to lose about up to 60% of your excess weight. So 56 pounds down, I've lost about 56% of my excess weight, because my goal is 100 pounds. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good where I am with the whole process. But just remember, so if you have weight loss surgery, you're expected to lose weight regardless, because your stomach is shrunk down and you're not able to consume the amount of calories that you did before. You're going to have less calories going in, and when you have less calories, per day, per week, you're going to lose weight. So the other element with that is you can increase your weight loss, the rate of it, and the percentage of it if you just add one other element, and that's exercise. So I just encourage you, get your fitness on. It works. It definitely works to help lose the weight. I keep looking at it like I've got 1 year, basically 1 year to take this off, and then I'm like in the maintenance, and I know that's gonna be tough. They often say that maintenance is even harder than losing weight, but I'm ready for that. I am so ready to be at goal and to maintain. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing the rewards of working out in terms of all of my running. And the really cool thing about this time around, because before when I would train or run before, I would always sabotage all my efforts. In the evening, usually like if I did a long run on a Saturday morning, in the evening I would binge. I would binge on everything. I was like, I'm Superwoman. I just finished, X amount of miles today. I can eat whatever I want. And no, I can't, because I would eat everything in sight. I would have like a big like food binge, alcohol binge night, and just party, and I would sabotage my whole entire like efforts of the week, and I would just either like stay the same or I'd start to go up a little. And then as soon as I saw myself go up a little, that's when like the whole cycle would start, and then it would go, you know what would happen from there. So this is the really cool thing about having this weight loss surgery, exercising through it, not being able to eat like I did before. I'm actually seeing some major results, and I love it. I love it so much. I don't think I've ever stayed on track this long with any diet that I've ever been on. I had the 2 weeks pre-op. Well, it was like 10 days pre-op diet, and now I'm 14 weeks post-op. So that's like 16 weeks. That's like 4 months of just being totally disciplined and just following my plan. I don't think I've ever made it that long before. So that's a big milestone for me. Food wise, food definitely goes a long ways now. Groceries, they just go a long ways. Going out to eat, leftovers, they just last for like several meals. And so I have a pretty good budget that I put in place for myself, and just for my home and my expenses and my kids. And my monthly grocery budget last month, or this current month of September, is $170 down from where I'm usually at. So I still go grocery shopping very frequently, pretty much every weekend, just to get some of the necessities like milk and stuff for my kids. But I am finding that the foods that I buy for myself, they just stretch. I just have them much more longer. So some of the stuff that I've been eating this week, I really like the vegetarian Amy's chili. They just come in like, it's just like a can of chili. It's in the organic kind of section. I love that. I can get about 3 meals out of 1 can. So I usually just do like a half a cup of that, and then I'll add some light sour cream and some goat cheese crumbles on there, and it's awesome. It's really good. And then another thing that I've been having this week, unwitches. So basically just some romaine lettuce. I spread some cream cheese on there, some green chives, sometimes some turkey, but most of the time I really like the pepperoni turkey slices on there because it gives it a little kick. And some of that everything but the bagel seasoning. So I just kind of, wrap that up, and that, lettuce wrap, and I just make sure that the weight of it is on the scale is always around 4 ounces. So that's kind of what I go after for meals, is 4 ounces is for weight, if I'm looking at weight, or half a cup. I can go over that if I feel like I want to, but usually around a half a cup. So I'll do for breakfast, I'll do like a half a cup of oatmeal, and kind of doctor that all up with pumpkin spice and raisins and milk and stuff. And then another thing, I did make some crustless quiche, like these really fluffy quiche cupcakes. and they were really good. I just had eggs and milk and bacon and spinach and tomatoes and chives in there, and just baked them in the oven. It barely took any time at all, super easy, and it was really good. So I'm having, my meals. I'm having still 2 Premier protein shakes, and I know my doctor said, try to go down to 1, but right now with hair loss starting to happen, I know that, and with all the running I'm doing, I know that 2 shakes a day is going to give me at least 60 grams of protein, and so I'm sticking to that for now. And I finally got some cookies and cream Premier protein in. Again, they were out of stock. There was like a shortage of them, and so I finally got some, and so those are delicious. Let's see, vitamins. I did go ahead and purchase some of the Celebrate vitamins. I got them in, and I got a few different flavors. I've only tried a little bit because I'm still finishing my bariatric Advantage vitamin multivitamins this week. So I did get the Celebrate multivitamins to replace those, and I've tried them, and they are much better. Believe me, they are much better. They're still a multivitamin that you're chewing. So if you understand, that's, you're still chewing all of those vitamins. So I don't know if there's a magic, delicious, replacement for that, but they are 100% better. 100% better, the Celebrate ones. I did also get some collagen peptide chews. So these were recommended by several folks. Leaner Lynn, Jessica Cakes, they both said, for hair loss, it really helps. And I did a lot of reading before I kind of chose which direction I wanted to go with it. So they, collagen peptides are not FDA approved. When you have something that's FDA approved, it's usually something that's curing some kind of disease or something. So, some of the there's a lot of mixed reviews. Some of the doctors just don't believe it at all. They're like, this is bogus. And then there's users of it that are like, no, I'm seeing a difference. I'm seeing a difference in my hair. My hair is thicker. My lips are fuller. My skin elasticity, much more. And so it's kind of this youthful pill to just kind of help with your skin, make your skin glow, make your, hair, hopefully, less hair loss and such. And so I'm going to give it a try. I went ahead and I bought like a couple bags so I can get at least 2 months worth. And I got chews because I'm all about the sweet little chews right now because they are my treats throughout the day. And so, I'll just, I'll give it a try and see if I can have a more youthful glow and more radiant, younger beauty in a couple months. Okay, so clothes-wise, I am wearing my 14s. I'm so comfortable just like grabbing them, in my closet. I've got plenty of them. I love getting ready in the mornings because anything I put on or grab fits. It fits so good. They're getting almost too comfortable though. So I did try some of my smaller 14s. Like I had a pair of American Eagle 34s on the other day, and those, that would be equivalent to a size 14, but American Eagle, I mean, they're pretty much like, whew, there's not a whole lot of curve in their jeans. And so I had the 34s on and they were fitting really good. So I would consider that more 12. I did put, my mom saw me that morning as I was headed out for work, and she was like, look at you, you look like a teenager. And just, I'm feeling good in my clothes. And I did put on some Old Navy, like the Rockstar size 12s the other day, and I didn't like the way they fit, but they fit. So that makes me think that I'm really like near that size 12s already. So that's super exciting. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this, and whatever's holding you back from either having weight loss surgery or changing up your routine and adding some more fitness in, I hope you can find inspiration and your inner strength to overcome it. Till next time.